football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Let go.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. He's all the way across midfield down to inside that 45-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. He's got a gain of 6 there. Zaven Collins in on the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Goes as a 4-yard pickoff, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60. 18. Pioneer.
Play action now with Daniels. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Let's go now. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Completed over the middle. For a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Cup 19! Cup 19! Ready?
Out of the gun, Daniels. It's complete. This is Nguipa. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Get it. 60 by 6. 60.
Again, Daniels to the air. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Defense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
5 still to go here, and this is 2nd down.
Here goes son. Yo, ladies. It's up.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Here goes son.
And again, it's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Cougar 19. Ready,
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
What you mean with that? Because I got off early. They broke into our cars.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. They get an even 10 on that play. That's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental
3 seconds. Listen, what do you want me to do?
The snap, you know, if the read isn't
No,
there,
Sam,
that option isn't
at this
there,
moment, what you want me to
use
do?
your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
No, I'm saying,
Set of downs now
what?
from the 39.
What point are you making? Like, what am I supposed to be doing? Like, that's what I only get.
Daniels from the pistol. Connects with the open man downfield. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
That's another Packers.
Here we go. Jack. Ready.
Barkley off the pistol again. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone.
70 Timberwolves. Ready?
This one left for Daniels. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Packers pull out in front further. 13-zip. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. And he pulls it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. Point after left on the table. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Motion man sent left. From the gun, Darnold. Look at that power, deep left side. This is brought in at the 15. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Line up the design keeper. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Darnold looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Eagles get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready?
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now Daniels off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Comes down the field. It's Pitts. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 22. And it'll give the Packers the 1st. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing on 1st down. Daniels. Chased out to his right. That's cut. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
The Eagles into the nickel. 3rd down coming.
Moving like team.
Here he is on 3rd and short. caught for the first. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 13.
From the red zone now. Throws caught. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers go up by 12. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Packers bump the lead up to 13 points. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion right. 1st and 10. Darnold. Looking underneath. That's Jones. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Slot man's in motion right. 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 2nd and 3 now. Darnold now to throw. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
First down, Eagles.
Throwing now, another shotgun. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Here we go.
Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. The Packers take their 1st time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. With a quick pass out wide. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 1-score game before halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Eagles 14.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Daniels setting up the play action. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Sends this to the end zone. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Get it. Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Odunze's got it right side. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll give the Packers the first.
And the Packers, first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's our last chance. Do it, baby. Hey, let's go.
All set now. First and 10.
Here we go. Cut. 70 Lions.
Again, Daniels to the air. Running in the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Daniels will keep it. And he's across. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it too, because it really gives you an extra, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Gets it out wide quick, and oh, he might throw this. He's got him, it's caught. And he's hauled down. What a wild play as they pull off the double pass. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew that's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. That's completed right side. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. And again, it's Darnold. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the gun, Darnold. He brings it in. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Here's the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd, long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
So this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. Buys time, rolling right. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Into the hands of Pickett. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
We send a man in motion. Throwing here, Darnold. Going deep here for the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. That's Carlton Davis. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You knew before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Come on, check.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Here's Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Ready.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he gets him around 6 there. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it, save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Ready.
On first down, here's Daniels. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. He works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Lonnie Hooker with the tackle.
Positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Warriors 70. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Here's a design run. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
That's good. For a Packers first down.